Hey guys, it's me, Devin. So today is my day off, Thursday, and I wanted to use today as a reading day as much as I could. I didn't get to read much yet, like it's almost 11:30, 12 o'clock, and I haven't read really anything, and you can blame that on my Asian dramas, because I woke up and I realized that I never finished watching one of the episodes that I was watching yesterday. So I decided to start watching that, and yeah, I got a little distracted. So I'm going to be doing more reading now that the episode's almost done. I'm going to show you what I'm actually watching. It's called Running Man. It's one of the most popular reality shows in the world. And unfortunately, because of problems with their PD and such, it's actually going to be canceled. Mid-February is like the last episode, and I'm kind of really upset about that because this show is like everything, and especially for an international fan of Korean music and Korean culture and Korean movies, you know, this is like one of those staples, like, I don't know. And then the other show I watch, Infinity Challenge, is actually going on like a 7-week hiatus, and I don't know, like, I'm actually tearing up right now because Running Man's like my favorite show. Like, American show or Korean show, it's so funny. The 7 to 9 main members are the best, and it's just sad that I won't be seeing a lot of them as much. But anyway, let me show you real quick what I'm watching, and yeah.
나 손에 땀 봐. 좀 시끄럽다. 빨리빨리 좀 해야 돼. 빨리빨리 좀
They use a lot of slapstick in a lot of their shows. So yeah.
아, 자식들. 내가
So I just wanted to let you guys know that the episode you actually saw me watching is an old episode. I've seen almost every episode of Running Man up into the current ones. I haven't watched the last 2 because I just don't want to get upset. So right now I'm watching episode 23, the original episodes, from Drama Fever, which is a website I use to watch all my Korean stuff. It's separated into 2 parts. Running Man, the early years, and then Running Man, which is the current seasons. The early years has the first 89 episodes. Right now, Running Man is on episode 334. So, back last year, I did a whole marathon, and I watched every single episode of Running Man up until, like, episode 300. I've watched them all, because I only used to watch it for the idols that came on the show as guests, and then I just started falling in love with the show, and I rewatched every episode. And now that the show is ending, I'm going back and I'm rewatching the episodes again, kind of as a final goodbye. Some episodes I'm skipping because I've seen them multiple times, or to me they're not as funny. But the one I'm watching is one of fan favorites, like funniest episodes, and I can completely agree. I think I'm only 30 minutes into this episode. That's an hour and 10 minutes, and I've almost peed my pants laughing like 4 times already. But yeah, sorry about this kind of little rant. So my plans so far for the rest of the day are, I gotta go to the library to return a bunch of books, and then maybe get lunch. I'll get some reading done. I'm going to show you guys the books that I'm returning. And no, I haven't read all these books. I read 0 of them, but I am doing my own personal challenge this year, and I'm going to make a separate video of that. I didn't know if I was going to be doing it month by month or pre-planning it, and the pre-planning didn't quite work because the books that I wanted to start with and wanted to use kind of led to nowhere, and I started getting a lot of books that I just didn't want to read or that weren't even on my radar. So I kind of threw that out the window, and I'm going to be doing it month by month, which I'll explain later in my video. Let me show you the books I'm returning from the library. So these books right here are the books I'm returning from the library. You got Codename Verity, Reality Boy, Forgive Me, Leonard Peacock, Between Shades of Grey, Highly Illogical Behavior, The Sun Is Also a Star, Every Heart a Doorway, and The Secret of a Heart. I'm going to show you right now the books that I plan on reading today. The first book I want to read and hopefully complete, and I think I can do this, is the book My Chemical Mountain by Karina Vacco. The second book I want to read and finish is a book I've been planning on reading for like the whole month, even before the movie came out. And now that the movie's out, I definitely want to finish it today and maybe go see it today as well. And that is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. I actually got the illustrated edition from the library. Next two books on my reading list today aren't books I plan on finishing, but I do want to continue going through, like, I want to continue reading them and maybe get a big chunk into them. The first book is the book my brother chose for my January unwrapping, and that is My Fairy Godmother by Jeanette Ralston. And this book I'm going to be listening to the audiobook in the car as I drive. I've been doing that for the past 3 days, and I'm almost halfway through. And that is Half a King by Joe Abercrombie. So yeah, let's get started with my day.
Struggled from his blankets, tugging a length of chain after him, stepping over Sumail, hunched in her own bundle, dark face twitching silently in her sleep. It was growing colder as they headed north, and specks of snow whirled from the night on a keen wind, dotting the furs the oar slaves huddled under with white. The guards had given up patrolling, and the only two awake hunched over a brazier by the forward hatch into the hold, pinched faces lit in orange. "These boots are worth more than you, damn it!" Shadiq Shuram was sitting on her bed, eyes...
It's funny, I didn't even realize this, but as I'm driving to the library, my books and my book pack over here, my books and my backpack over here are actually so heavy that it's setting off my little light saying that somebody's in the passenger seat with no seatbelt on. Wow. Hey guys, so I was just about to get off the internet and start reading, but I realized that I forgot to check Twitter to see if Powerhouse got back to me about a question for the concert I'm going to, and I saw on my page for Twitter that Epic Reads had posted the winners for the Book Shimmy Awards. And if you don't know what Book Shimmy Awards are, it's an award show that was created by the girls at Epic Reads during tea time. When tea time used to be a thing, a live show every Wednesday. And basically they would come up with like 12 different nominations. So you've got like Best of Shelf, which was like overall best book of the year. You've got, Cover Lust Award. You've got the Hot Under the Covers Award, which is, for like a romance steamy book. I wanted to check out the winners, and a lot of these books I'm surprised on. Like last year and the year before, there was a lot of Sarah J. Maas books and a lot of books that like everyone was reading. You had Kiera Cass, who did the selection. You always had some sort of really popular book. But as I'm looking at this year's winners right now, the winners, I expected 3 of these to be here, and everything else I either didn't know it was nominated or didn't really think that it was, going to win. So I'm thinking about redoing the challenge that I did 2 years ago, I believe, where it was the Book Shimmy Awards challenge, or readathon. And I only gave myself 1 month in January to read the winners, but I think this time I'm going to read... I'm thinking about doing it again, but I think I'm going to do it through the whole year. And I'm going to try to read the winners of every category. And possibly also the runners-up. So what do you guys think? Would you like me to do a readathon with that? I think I will. I think I'm going to take the winners and try to read those books. And if it's part of a series I haven't started yet, I'll just start that series as well. So yeah, I just figured I'd see what you guys think. Now off to reading. Hey guys, so my reading today really sucks. After the last video I made, I went and I sat down and I read 20 pages of My Fair Godmother. Then I just wasn't in the mood for that. And then after that, I ended up back on my phone and I watched some YouTube videos because I got notifications for them. And then I kind of got back into my K-pop stuff. So it's about 4:30 and I've only read 20 pages in about 4 hours. So I don't know. Today's just been a really distracting day. I also saw some phone cases I wanted for the concert I'm going to in February for the B1A4 concert. But however, they will not be processed nor shipped until after the concert's over. So I really want a phone case or something for that concert. So I started browsing and I think I might make my own phone case. Which comes in a part where I'm not going to read again, is my dad and my brother are at bowling and they should be home around 6:30. So my plan is really quickly going to run to Five Below. I know they have a lot of phone cases. I want to try to find a clear one. That way I can make my own phone case. And then once I'm done with that, I'll be back home and I'll continue reading. So the only reading I've been getting so far is my audiobook, which is okay because the audiobook, I don't really get a chance to do that often unless I'm going to work. So when I get home, I'm going to read again, hopefully. Alright guys, see ya. Hey guys, so it's now about 10 o'clock at night and I got home from Five Below around 5:30, so it's been about 5 hours. I have read half of A Monster Calls. I'm not showing my face right now because I have on a bunch of those Biore nose strip. I have a nose strip on and two face strips. One on my chin, which is making it hard to talk because it's so hard. So I figured I'd show you this way. But yes, I'm halfway through this. This is how I keep track of how much I read. The red stars mean the amount of books I've read. The orange stickers are for when I listen to about 30 minutes of an audiobook, and these yellow stickers are for when I read about 50 pages in a book. So today, I've only listened to about 30 minutes on audio. So yeah, I haven't added any yellow stickers yet because I only read 20 pages this morning, and I'm about 100 pages into this. So tonight before I go to bed, I'll grab 2 more yellow stickers. So yeah, that was my little update. Hey guys, so today's reading kind of really sucked. I was easily distracted, especially into me watching Running Man. I did listen to almost an hour worth of audio tape, which was really good. And I've read about 100 pages in between all my books. So overall, that's not that bad. That's more than I usually read in a day. So yeah, I'm just, kind of annoyed because it was my only day off until Sunday, but maybe I'll try again Sunday or Tuesday. So yeah, sorry about the poor quality of reading in this video, but at least you got to see a little glimpse in what I do and what I like. So yeah, hopefully next time's vlog goes way better. Alright, I'm going to bed. It's midnight now, so good night.